Versatility is one of the most quietly oversold qualities in the transfer market, and it sits right at the centre of the case being made for Curtis Jones at Sunderland. The pitch is straightforward enough. He's 25, Premier League proven, comfortable as a box-to-box midfielder, but able to drop deeper or push higher when asked. And with his Liverpool contract winding down, he could be available without a premium. A ready-made operator who'd need no time to settle on the surface, exactly the kind of low-risk addition a club raising its demands might want. The trouble starts when you press on that flexibility. A midfielder who can fill three roles is undeniably useful for a squad bracing for a packed two-front season. But can play anywhere often slides into doesn't quite own anywhere. And that's part of the reason a club like Liverpool tended to use Jones as a rotation option rather than a guaranteed name on the team sheet. Adaptability is a depth quality far more often than it's a difference-making one. Which leads to the more important question, what does signing him actually fix? Sunderland's issue last season had little to do with legs or numbers in the middle. It lived in the final third, where genuine cutting edge went missing. Jones, for all his tidiness and work rate, managed 3 goals and 3 assists across 49 appearances. That's the return of a solid contributor rather than a creative spark. Bringing him in would reinforce an area Sunderland are already comfortable in, while leaving the actual weakness largely untouched. There's a squad consequence hiding inside his greatest selling point too. A do-everything midfielder is easy to accommodate and strangely hard to build around. He'd most likely become the rotation glue, the man who covers when others are rested, which carries real value across a European campaign. Yet it also means adding another senior body to the one department Sunderland least need reinforcing, without an obvious starter being pushed aside or a clear hole being plugged. None of this makes Jones a poor footballer or a foolish target. After a summer spent linked with unproven projects from Sweden, Belgium and elsewhere, the appeal of a 25-year-old who already knows the league and could arrive cheaply is obvious. And it fits the club's eye for value. The reservation is about priority rather than quality, because the temptation with a player this adaptable is to sign him precisely because he slots in everywhere. The harder discipline is recruiting for the single thing the team is missing, and last season suggested that gap sat somewhere other than central midfield. Jones would make Sunderland's strongest area a little stronger. Whether that's the wisest way to spend a summer with bigger holes to fill is the question worth holding on to.